Welcome to Everything Arsenal, and this is your latest transfer news on deadline day. We expected it to be a busy day. It is already turning to be a busy day. So let's talk about 3 players, 2 outgoings and 1 incoming. Hopefully we can get another incoming very soon, and we never know if we could have another player maybe going out on loan or something. So the first one is Marquinhos. Marquinhos has officially joined Norwich City on loan. That's a good loan deal for him. Now for Marquinhos, when he joined Arsenal, we were actually told that he was going to play for the under-21 team for most of the season. But when he joined, Pepe left immediately, and he actually ended up being like the backup to Saka. He obviously played a lot of the Europa League games. Some didn't really turn up, but in a couple of games he scored a goal, and he actually looks very exciting. He's only 19 years old, but it was very clear for everyone that he needed a loan deal. Yes, he's a very good player, but he definitely needed to have some game time elsewhere. It's very hard to get game time, especially when you're up against Saka, and it's been a very good season. Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard have all been playing well, so it would have been very difficult for him to get any spot in the Arsenal forward line. But thanks to what he's done for us this season so far, but I think a loan deal is what he needed, and not just any loan deal to like Germany or to like Kazakhstan or Cyprus or Japan. No, like he's going to another English team, the Championship, a very busy league. Norwich will be in and around competing to get into a playoff spot. They always get into a playoff spot to qualify top or second, and they usually come back to the Premier League. So I think that's a decent enough team to join. And the Norwich that we know that usually plays in the Championship loves scoring goals. So hopefully Marquinhos can help them. I'm also hearing that his former teammate from Sao Paulo before he joined us has actually joined Norwich as well. So they're going to play together with someone he already knows. So I think that is a positive loan deal for Marquinhos. So all the best to him. He's going out on loan. Let's see how he does there. And also Norwich is a team you can keep an eye on. Let's see how he does. All the best to Marquinhos. The second potential loan deal is Lokonga. Now, Marquinhos already joined Lokonga, not yet, but this could happen. According to Fabrizio, Crystal Palace are interested in Albert Sambi Lokonga. Talks are taking place on potential loan deal until June. Final decision is up to the player, though. So we all know what happened the other day when we played Man City. Got a lot of criticism. He obviously needed a loan. I actually would have taken him out on loan the same time we took out Tavares. Look at Tavares doing very well. Look at players like Balogun doing very well, enjoying their loan spells. So you never know, Lokonga could go there and come back a different player. He's also going to be playing under Patrick Vieira, a midfield great for us, basically. So hopefully can help him in that role as well. But literally, it's up to the player. I'm not sure if he wants to go there, another team will come for him. But especially after what happened the other day, and he also knows he won't get a lot of game time now with Jorginho coming in and also Partey there, Xhaka there. I'm sure he'd want to go to Crystal Palace, and it's going to be a good loan deal for him. Crystal Palace are also sometimes Crystal Palace can be very exciting. It's Zaha and Eze and Olise, all these players, and he'll also play in midfield with the likes of Schlupp and players like that. So let's see how it does. But it's not a done deal. It could still happen though. Crystal Palace have made the bid, so let's see how that one goes. Let me know. Do you think you needed a deal? You needed that deal? And let me know, would you have kept him at Arsenal rather than signing the next player I'm going to talk about, or are you happy with him going out on loan? And the next player I'm going to talk about joining Arsenal. Speaking of the next player, that is Jorginho. Arsenal and Chelsea are preparing the documents for Jorginho deal. It will be signed in the next few hours. The fee will be 10 million guaranteed and then 2 million add-ons. Deal confirmed. So we all know right from the bat, a lot of Arsenal fans will not be happy with this, but as I said in the live stream, you can criticize the deal, but don't criticize the player. Or you can criticize the player, but don't abuse the player. I mean, let's see how it does at Arsenal. Maybe the deal is not good, but let's see. Let's give him a chance. Let's see how it does at Arsenal. Yes, it's not the most exciting signing. We know that. It's not the signing that we wanted. We know that. We all know the history of signing players from Chelsea. We know all that. He's 31 years of age. Is not really the signing that Arsenal usually make, especially in recent transfer windows. But he is now an Arsenal player. He's about to join us. The transfer is very close, so we might as well just give him a chance and see how he does. And from what we've seen, we talked about this in the stream. According to stats, in terms of tackles, Jorginho has been better than Partey, 2.95 to 2.32. He's better in terms of interceptions, 1.48 to 1.23. Ball recoveries, 8.36 to 8.01. And also in terms of passing forward, in terms of percentage completed, he has 30.97, Partey has 28.98. Partey is better in terms of passes completed in general, but in terms of those 5 attributes, starts. Jorginho is better in 4 of them. Not saying he's a better player than Partey. No, Partey is probably the most important player in our team. But looking at that, since he's better than him in those stats, he might not be the worst player ever. So let's hope he does well for us. And also, you need to be careful about what you think about the player and also what other people think about the player. After you make up your mind about a player being bad, you'll never ever see the positive. So he's definitely not the worst ever player ever signed or anything like that. So let's hope he does well for us. We're in a good position, and we've been told that Arteta wanted him at Arsenal, according to Fabrizio Romano. Understood to be a fan of Jorginho and appreciating his skills. And it's not also the first time we wanted Jorginho, so it's not like really like a panic buy. And we tried to get players like Caicedo, but the money was too much. So you never know as well. You might end up getting another player today. I know if you get 2 players, it wouldn't be the end of the world. If you got 2 midfielders, I think people would understand the Jorginho deal more. But he is going to join us all today. We'll do streams when the deal is done and look and get more opinions from you guys. So those are the 3 players I'm going to cover in this stream. First up, Jorginho is joining Arsenal on a 12 million deal for 18 months. Also, Marquinhos is off to Norwich for the rest of the season. Championship team, you expect him to be in and around the playoffs. Let's see how he does. He will be very exciting for them. He will wear the number 13 for them, so definitely keep an eye on him and how he does that. He's been okay for us in the Europa League this one, but it would have been tough for him to get any game time in the Premier League, especially competing with players like Saka, Martinelli, and Odegaard, and also Fabio Vieira. On top of that, it would have been hard for him. And also, one to keep an eye on is Lokonga. He's not yet left. He's going to make his decision. I think he will say yes, a chance to go to a fellow Premier League team, get some experience. It's good that we're sending these players to other English teams, just like Partey and those kind of players. Austin Trustee, we sent him to the Championship as well as Birmingham. So at least you're sending them to fellow Premier League players, Premier League teams, and also Championship teams, where they can get experience and get used to the English teams as well. So that is the latest for today. Let's hope we can get other signings through the door. Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you on the next one.